Hello, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest with us today is Katie. Katie actually just came into us as sort of a stray yesterday. She was found out on a country road, and someone decided that they were going to keep her and just decided that maybe it wasn't the best time to have a dog like this. But Katie has been very gentle since she's been here. That's a good girl. She's a very sweet dog. She definitely needs some confidence building. Loud noises tend to scare her. We believe she's some type of hound mix. Not really sure exactly what she is, but just a very sweet dog. What we understand was there was two of them that were running loose, and they found a home for someone else, for the other one, with another family. So kind of an interesting situation. What we're going to do here is hold Katie, and that's the name that was given to her, so it's not her real name. But we're going to hold Katie for a week to give time for the owners to possibly come and find her. After that week, if no one's come for her, then we're going to get her spayed, get her completely vaccinated, and put her up for adoption. So she'll be available for adoption next week from when she came in. So it'll be next Tuesday when she'll be available for adoption if the owners do not come forward and claim her. Again, since she's been here, and it's only been a day now, she's been a very good girl. She appears to be housebroken, potty trained, hasn't made a whole lot of noise. She is kind of lonely back there. She is the only dog that we have here at the shelter. So she calls out a little bit for us to come back and say hi to her and take her out to go potty. But she seems like a very gentle, sweet dog. Just a beautiful dog here. She's tricolor, so she's got the brown, the black, and the white. Just again, a very sweet dog. She is underweight, so we'd love to see her put on some more weight. But again, just a gentle dog. We have not seen any behavior problems with her so far. We spent quite a bit of time with her. She sat on my lap for quite a while yesterday as she was adjusting to this new environment for her. So again, just a sweet dog. Love these beautiful long ears here, but just a sweet dog that is going to be looking for a forever home if the owners don't come forward and claim her. So keep an eye on our website. Her name is Katie. And if you have any questions about her, please call us. We'd be happy to answer any of those questions that we can. And our next two guests today are guinea pigs that were surrendered to us by the owner because they could no longer care for them. This one here is Tennessee. He's the tricolored guinea pig here. And this one is Wyatt. So Tennessee and Wyatt are bonded buddies. They are both males and need to be adopted together. So great little guys here. They just call them pigs for short. Great little pigs, very friendly. They have been held. They definitely need some nail trims, and we're going to make sure that happens before they get adopted. But those are just some of the kind of ongoing needs that these guys need. They also need to be brushed occasionally to make sure that their hair doesn't mat up at all. And it's also a good time to check them and make sure there's no skin irritation or infection, anything like that. But guinea pigs can make great pets. They're not a pet for everybody, though. They do require a lot of work, a lot of attention, and especially a lot of care. They do have special diets that they need to make sure that they're kept healthy. You also need to make sure that you know that there's a vet in your community that sees exotic animals, which would include these guinea pigs. Because if anything ever happens to them, you want to make sure that the vet specializes in exotic animals. So again, Tennessee here is the tricolored one. Very sweet and gentle guy. And then Wyatt here is the other one. This is the two color here, the red and the white there on the nose. But just very gentle pigs, and definitely looking to find their forever home together. They do come with a cage, but we're sure that the people understand that those cages need to be kept very clean. It doesn't take very long for them to get soiled, and it's not healthy for these guys to be living in that kind of a condition. So we want to make sure that they're going to a home that's going to give them all the love and care and attention that they deserve as these exotic little pets. So if you're interested here in Tennessee and Wyatt, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter. We'd love to talk to you about them. But make sure you do your research first and see if you think it might be the right pet for you. And our final guest for today's show is Nico. Nico is a special needs adoption kitty. He's just got gorgeous eyes here. Just a sweet kitty. That's not why he's special needs. He's special needs because he was tested for feline leukemia and feline AIDS, and he did test positive, unfortunately, for feline leukemia. So he's not displaying any symptoms or anything now. He doesn't need any kind of medication, but it is something to be aware of. He would probably be in a situation better to be the only cat in the household. But we definitely want people to do research. There's been a lot of studies from universities and vet hospitals about feline leukemia and what it really means to finding the perfect home for cats like Nico. Nico originally came into us as sort of an interesting situation where he was living outdoors, but the family allowed him to come in occasionally from time to time. So it was somewhat their cat. They surrendered, but they didn't have a lot of information about Nico. So Nico was adopted, and that's when we found out that he was positive for the feline leukemia. So again, he doesn't need any special attention right now. It's just one of those situations where you want to do your homework, you want to find out as much as you can about feline leukemia and what it means for Nico as he grows to hopefully be a very old kitty in your home. Doesn't need anything right now, but it's very important that if he were to get sick, maybe just a cold or something like that in the future, that he gets to the vet and gets care, because it is an immune system disease that he has. So we want to make sure that he's able to fight off something as simple as the cold. So many years ago, cats in shelters that came up positive for feline leukemia or feline AIDS were euthanized, and that is absolutely not our policy here. We know we want to find an appropriate environment for Nico, but we know that Nico is a very adoptable cat that deserves a loving home and all the attention that he should get, and making sure that he gets all the vet care that he deserves with his condition. So pretty gentle cat. He was just neutered when he came in here. See, he's got those larger jowls, which I think makes him just really cute. Again, a very sweet kitty that just has something special that adopters need to be aware of, and again, do some research on before you consider adopting a cat like Nico. So if you're interested in learning more about feline leukemia or more about Nico, please contact the Ames Animal Shelter. We'd be happy to tell you about him and tell you and show you how he is just a really special kitty, and we want to make sure that he does find the best home possible. And that's our show for today. That's just a sampling of the animals that we have here at the shelter. Katie is the only dog that we have right now, but we got several cats that are Nico's buddies, and the guinea pigs are here, so available for adoption. I want to say a special thank you to our friends at C&K Plumbing and Heating for the special event, the Shelter Shindig. It was the 5th annual event, and they raised $1,000 for the Ames Animal Shelter, as well as the Story County Animal Shelter. So that money will go a long ways to help homeless animals and help our furry friends here at the shelter. So thank you for watching this episode.